This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoffs. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The pocket breaking down. On a pass rush gets home.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. defense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped in, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
It's a quick grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tiny space at the 20. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Second and long from the 14. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout rather than check him out. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The offense with a major gamble here. Going for it inside their own 40. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. That's good for a first down near the 40. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they've rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
And the Ducks begin a new series here, first and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Ducks looking to keep this drive moving. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another pot.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Fires it to the wide end. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he's got it. No problem.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can he make it? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He will score. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll
just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs from this offense.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Running back with the football. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass caught on a comeback route. And this offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle it at the 44.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. A throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30. Here he goes. Touchdown, Ducks, as they put 6 more on the board. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's a costly mistake, grabbing the jersey there. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. A great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Lions offense retakes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? And now the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking for his big tight end, but they can't make Connection falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
It's caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. It's 28-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. He's going to score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
PAT is good. Makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
What a catch! He has first down yardage at the 46.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Will be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into open space. He's stopped at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the move now. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Press it, run, pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, this guy is having a career day, and we're only in the 1st half. 2 touchdowns. Here's a great conversion. This guy right now is playing in a zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the handoff, gets to the right. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Makes the catch downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Well, Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know that.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They continue to roll up the score.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Ducks offense retakes the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly. In the middle of the field, so timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the Penn State offense gets back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Give it to the back again. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 18. Turner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one had interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. Oh, he makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield catch made just inside. Sideline, he got the foot down. Good play. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Handoff in a single back formation. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. Finds room at the 30. tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Drop in back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. The receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Catch made on the right side. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A big defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? On the run here, lets it go. Drop, completion. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, this
wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
There's a screen pass to the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. They keep him guessing with a run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage C gets the returner to the ground. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and his poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? We'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Just gets it away, taking a shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
They're going to run it. And that run produces a decent gain.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Blocked out at the 7. The completion moves them closer to the goal line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Third and short, they hand the ball off. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Automatic on the PAT. To attempt an onside kick. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.